What would happen if I took all the best players from all the all-time teams, all the classic teams, and all the best players from today NBA and put them in one league? What's going on, guys? Gabe the Great back here again for another video, and today I want to introduce you to the OP League. This is something I do in almost every 2K. I always like to see, it's kind of fun, you know, seeing all these different players from all these different teams, and it's kind of cool. They added the all, the all legends teams for the different teams. So we're gonna go ahead and do what I like to call the OP League, and this is crazy. So I'm going to be the San Antonio Spurs, because if you're going to do an OP League, you got to do it with, in my opinion, the greatest coach of all time, Greg Popovich. And so I'm going to be the San Antonio Spurs, and so this is going to be the draft. I'm also uploading the first game at the same time while I do this. So after you watch this, you can go ahead and watch the first game that I play against the Celtics, the Boston Celtics. And you're going to see now, just so you know, there are duplicates in this because you have different players from different years. You got young LeBron, Miami Heat LeBron, today's LeBron. Then you got, you know, the all Cleveland LeBron. Same thing with Jordan, same thing with Durant, same thing with Curry, with the Shaquille O'Neals, all that. So this is going to be a lot of fun, man. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch this. So if you're new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you're new, I'm going to be doing my giveaway this week in celebration of hitting 100 subscribers. I will be giving away 75,000 VC. And go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and so you can be notified when we do that giveaway, which is going to be here very shortly. But let's go ahead and jump into this draft. Because I'm going to actually play every single team, you guys are going to see me play every single team on this. I'm just going to take you through my picks and what I do. So here we are, our first round draft pick. And as you can see, Magic Johnson's there, Michael Jordan, Bill Russell, Shaquille O'Neal, LeBron is still there. But, you know, I got to go with Michael Jordan with my first pick in the first round. Now, when it comes to the second round, I could go with, you know, Scottie Pippen, you know, maybe the greatest duo of all time. You know, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Steph Curry. There's 296 Steph Currys. There's a 96 Steve Nash. Kobe's available. But there's like 3 Kevin Durants. And you know, Kevin Durant is just one of those one-of-a-kind players. And, you know, you need Steph Curry. It's so hard, guys. This draft is so hard to do. Because there's so many different ways you could go with it. Bill Russell, Hakeem Olajuwon. But I'm trying to, you know, gear it towards how I play. And so I think I'm going to go with the Kevin Durant. It's just about which one's the best one. And I'm going to go with the one that got the most badges. The 27-year-old Kevin Durant with 30 badges, 96 overall. So that's going to be my second round draft pick. Now, for my third round draft pick, Kawhi Leonard's available. But I think I'm going to go ahead and grab a Curry right here. 94 overall Steph Curry. As you see, there's a lot of, you know, good players down there, obviously, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with, man, it's tough, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with Steph Curry. Even though I want to take Kawhi, I'm thinking that Kawhi is going to be available a little bit later on. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go with Curry to get some outside shooting. So I'm going to bring on Steph Curry for my third round draft pick. So in the fourth round, I'm hoping Kawhi Leonard's there. And yes, he is still there. And here's my roster so far. Michael, KD, and Steph Curry. So I'm going to go ahead and go with Kawhi Leonard, because either Kawhi or KD can play power forward. So I'm not too worried about the power forward position right now. So that's going to be my fourth round draft pick. For my fifth round draft pick, I definitely need to go ahead and pick up a center. And I'm going to go with my man Wilt Chamberlain. because if I get Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I know he has a tendency to shoot a lot, and I already got a bunch of scores on the team. So now I probably need to go ahead and go after a power forward. Kevin McHale is the best, but again, I don't want too many shooters. And I'm gonna have to go with Draymond Green, 89 overall, 26 badges. And Draymond Green is the real deal in 2K. Okay, so now we gotta start thinking about how we're gonna fill out our roster right here. Still a lot of good picks left. Billups, Irving, Paul George. I'm really liking this Paul George, but now you got to be strategic, because if you want someone, you better go get him. Because I want Paul George or Kyrie or Pau Gasol or Shaquille O'Neal. So if you want someone, you got to get him, because he might not be there later. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to go ahead and draft Paul George and hope that Kyrie Irving is at the top of round 8. And there he is right there. Kyrie Irving is still there. And the centers are dwindling down. It's tough because I know I need some more inside presence. But having a great backup point guard, it's crazy when Kyrie Irving is the backup point guard. But having a great backup point guard is very important. So I'm going to go ahead and get Kyrie Irving for this one. So now we are in round 9. It's crazy. We're already more than halfway done. And I'm thinking I need to go back and get another center is what I'm thinking right here. So I think Shaq is going to be the move right here, because I want to go ahead and get a center before it's too late and I not have any rebounding for this team. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up Shaq right here in the 9th round. Going into the 10th round, at this point, I'm filling out the bottom part of my rotation. I mean, because realistically, you're only going to run 9 or 10 people. And as you can see, my team, I got Mike, KD, Kawhi, Curry, Chamberlain, George, Irving, Draymond Green, Shaq. And I'm thinking that probably the move to do is to go with another power forward. That's what I'm thinking. I think I got my backup, or shooting guard. I mean, I got my, but at the same time, I got 3 small forwards. Paul George can play the 2. I got 2 centers. So I'm thinking the move right now is to go ahead and go with a power forward, perhaps, or shooting guard. And so I'm looking at this, and it kind of appears that Draymond Green would be the best option. Now, I know I already have a Draymond Green, but this is 2K. This ain't real life. So I'm going to have to go ahead and go with another Draymond Green right here. So I'm going to pick up my second Draymond Green. I told you there were duplicates. So we get another Draymond Green in the 10th round. And now at this point, we're just sort of filling out the roster. I'm just trying to get, specialists. But I will probably go ahead and pick up in this part. There's a lot of good players here, but I'm going to go ahead and get Peja Stojakovic. Great 3-point shooter. So just looking for specialists at this point. Let's try to get some more rebounding up in here between Sabonis and Gobert. I think I'm going to have to go with Rudy Gobert on this one. I'm going to have to go with Rudy Gobert. Pick him up in the 12th. 2 more picks left. And these guys, I mean, they won't even play that much. But I'm going to go ahead and get Rip Hamilton. I don't even have another shooting guard right now. So let's go ahead and get Rip Hamilton. And then for my final pick of the draft, I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and get Steve Nash. So we're going to go ahead and pick up Steve Nash to close out this draft. And let me show you guys just how OP this draft is. Okay, you guys are seeing the final part of the draft, where the final few picks are like at 84, 85. But just to show you how OP this league is, let's look at who didn't get drafted. Let's look at our free agents. So here we are looking at the free agents, and the top free agent, Michael Conley, 87 overall, did not get drafted. So what that tells you a lot about this league is you can be an 87 overall and still not get drafted. So that lets you know just how crazy this league is. This is going to be my lineup going into it. I think I'm going to have Kawhi Leonard coming off the bench because you want some firepower coming off the bench, especially in a league like this where teams are going to have, you know, LeBron and KD and a Michael Jordan and Bill Russell and Shaq. So I want some firepower coming off that bench. So I'm going to have Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and Kyrie coming off the bench along with Shaquille O'Neal and Rudy Gobert. I'm really feeling that lineup. And then my starters, obviously, Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, KD, Draymond Green, and Wilt Chamberlain. Preferences would be Jordan, Durant, Curry. And since we are in San Antonio, Greg Popovich likes to run a defensive system. So we're going to go ahead and run a defensive system. So this is the draft. Go ahead and go over to my second video I dropped today where we did the game, our first game between the Boston Celtics. And I will see you guys later. Peace.